Hi guys, welcome back to another Explain 12 video. So we are actually going away. We've been flying a lot of P3D lately, but now we're flying Explain 12. Thought I needed to make up for the very few amount of flights that I have taken with the Explain 12 during these last couple of days or weeks. I think the last time I flew was with Fly UK. But yeah, so we are here now in Amsterdam, default Amsterdam, which should be noted, and we are flying for Atlantic Sun. We just arrived with this nice little JD car. No, we didn't, but but I guess I assume that's how we would arrive. I've actually never checked that up, but I guess they would arrive separately, right? And not with the bus like the ordinary plebs, so to speak. But yeah, here we are, CRJ-200 by JRollon, donning the Atlantic Sun livery with my little Euro edition, since we're flying from the Amsterdam hub, and since that's where I'm based. We got back with the ERJ, and now we're back here at the A gates, right, or the A parking area. I don't know what it's called, the Amsterdam area, but it's here usually where all the Embraers are located. And let me check if we have any. We should have some. I'm just gonna check if. Yeah, a bit odd actually. We don't have any aircraft here, so we're all alone, for better or worse. And as you can see, it's dusk, so it's becoming night, so we better get started, unless we want to fly the whole flight in the dark. And we're today flying from Amsterdam to Hanover, a very short flight. Just thought that would be nice. Let's see if I also record the flight back at some point, but today we'll just do this outbound flight from Amsterdam with the JRollon. And we are gonna actually fly. I think I have photo reel for Amsterdam and some nearby areas like Rotterdam, and then I have photo reel and some freeware Explain 11 airport for Hanover. So let's see if it's gonna work or not. Worst case scenario, it will look weird, but hopefully not. But we shall see. As you can see, I've already put the ground handling stuff here, right, with the cars and the baggage. No GSX, right? I really hope something is released for Explain at some point, but not gonna get my hopes up. Maybe there'll be a plugin or something similar to that. But yeah, let's jump in and get going. Let me just check. I do feel like the noise is quite severe on the inside with this one. I do wonder if one can edit it maybe a bit sound. I really don't know which one it is. Is it the master? I tried the environmental, but that didn't seem to make any difference. Or maybe the GPU is just very loud. But yeah, as you can see, I've already done some things, putting on the battery and then putting the external power, connect the external power. I'll put the emergency lights. I doesn't seem to be able to arm, so I'll just put them to on. We can do the. I guess this one seems to work, so we'll put that to on. We can also put the nav lights on. Make sure they are on. Does that actually work? Yeah, they do work, so that's pretty cool. So putting the nav lights on. We can also do the beacon. So that's the beacon, right? Or I guess technically we can wait for a bit with the beacon. We have put in the fuel, we have also put in the payload. Apart from that, yeah, not much else. We should just basically get started. We can do the Pack X. I've done the A car, so that's up and about. We're flying flight number 211 with a cruising altitude of 23,000, so we're not gonna be flying very high today. Yeah, 23,000. And we'll be flying the 200 CRJ. Passenger amount 50, so we're flying a pretty full plane. Boarding music, I don't think we have anything. I had to move the Pack X, or I wanted to move it, so I did try that, but it seems to work, so let's see. Side stuff, Pack X, safety, and then we have Atlantic Sun Airways. So now we should have Pack X working. This is actually the first time trying Pack X since I got the fix, so hopefully it works. But we shall know soon enough. Let me see, we can do nav and nav on those, which enables us to put in the position. I think that should work, right? And it's not the closest, but sufficiently close. Original runway, that's the question number 1. 18 left. We can put it there. The only thing I'm a bit wary about is I've heard that the night flying with airports that are X-Plane 11 optimized might lead to very kind of to some FPS problems, so let's see. Let's be a bit mindful of that. 18 left, and our flight was 211. In terms of departure and arrival, we are flying 18 left. We are flying the ARN 1, and then the one after that is the L620 to Suvox, and then the Zulu 718 to OSN. It's a lot of different waypoints actually for this one. T511 to Umbis, and then we still have yet another T463. Crazy complicated for being so close. It's like 300 kilometers, so it's not that far. Okay, and arrival is gonna be ILS 27 left. Before we do that, I am just gonna set it up properly. We can actually load Atlantic. Yeah, I'm just setting up the pilot to ADC, and we'll load the or import the flight plan to be precise. Make sure we have the right SIDs and stars, and then we can do the approach. 27 left. So the question is either we do Y we could do the cell transition here, I guess. Or we would do the Zulu one. It's basically this. Okay. Let's do the cell one. see how it looks. I'm gonna activate it. Not sure if we'll have the same. Let me just check actually here. Are we really going near EDD? Okay, let's see actually. So we arrive at the Zulu one. So it's star first. They're wanting to play it hard with us. The star should be Nia 27. Interestingly enough, that's only an... Oh wait, it's the page. Yeah, okay. And never mind. And then the Zulu one. And if we do sell, let me have a look at the legs. So it's gonna be 565. Well, maybe that's not too wrong. We can do that. Should be connected though. We can execute. I'll do the same here. Basically validate, file, and connect. Oh, sorry, not on top, but connect. And now let's wait and see what happens. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, so we don't have the traffic, that's fine. I think that means we can't see... Yeah, exactly, we can't see the traffic, but that's not a biggie. But at least we're connected, though we haven't gotten any frequency. So let me see what's the EHAM clearance. 12197. Let's get up to that. And let's see, is it still doing the second one? Okay, now we've changed to the first one. Okay, good.
Someone wants a new seat, so we're just gonna wait to see if you have any available, but we'll be ready shortly.
Goddamn passengers being annoying. We're taking off from 18 left today. Let me just check if that's or what that will mean in terms of taxing. I think it should be relatively close to us actually, so it shouldn't be too bad. 18 left. So at least that's good news.
We're on your time now.
PackX is ready. That's good news. Nothing holding us back in that regard.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 211 to service to Germany.
You can put on the passenger signs.
Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in their
I'm also going to start the APU. Maybe a bit early though, now that I think of it, but let's see. I think performance, thrust limit. What's the outside air temperature? It's like 9 degrees. Okay, we got those. But is that it in terms of what you would... Status, flight plan. Yeah, maybe that's it. So as you can see, not too many options with this one, but that's not too big of a issue. The big one will be now to, and sorry, I need to check documents. I'm gonna move this away so you don't have to watch me search frantically. Should have prepared for this, of course, but I didn't. I need something akin to a, maybe it's not saved there, it's probably in the aircraft folder. Manual, performance, pilot handbook. Okay, pilot handbook will do. I know we're around 39,000 pounds. So we can then use this one, right? I think it's only that, right? There's no other considerations. Yeah, let's just go with the 39,000. Actually, are we at 49? No, I'm actually... Let me... Actually, no, not that one. I'm gonna check balances. We're at 49, of course. That's why I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble in remembering, 49. Good that we checked that out. Would have been a bit awkward otherwise. So 49. There we go. And the way you do this, and now I need to try and remember. So V1 will do 143, will do 8 flaps 8, 143. Select the rotate at 145. Select the V2 at 154. Select, can you do the VT as well? And that would be 182, right? Okay. Happy days. Let's see if we can make these displays much brighter, or at least a bit brighter. I'm also gonna do the normal clicks. Okay, we can put that on. Let's actually do IFR check. Atlantic 4003, ready to copy, IFR clearance.
Atlantic 4003 is cleared with Echo Delta Delta Victor fly the Arnie 4 Echo departure, then is filed. Expect departure runway 18 left. Climb to flight level 060 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Skip all departure on 118.07. Squawk 5616.
There we go.
Atlantic 4003 is cleared to Echo Delta Delta Victor fly the Arn 4 Echo departure, then is filed.
Okay.
Flight to flight level 060 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Skip all departure on 118.07. Squawk 5616.
Where do you see the APU though? Is that on the prime?
4003 read back correct. QNH is 1012 contact skip all ground on 121.55.
Some of these don't work right, so that's a bit of a bummer. Okay, electrical. I don't think, maybe it's on DS, right? You need to... Let me see, we want to do the boost pumps, right? I need to have a check. It was a while since I did this. That one is available. I need to put the APU gen on. So there we go. I think that should be enough, right? So now we have that. We need to do anything else. Oh, we need to remember this with the bleeds. I think probes should go on. Hello, I guess they can stay on. We can put on the hydraulics and the beacon. As you can see, it's becoming really dark on the outside. I haven't barely even noticed it as I've been focusing on getting the plane ready. But basically what we should do is actually start closing things up. Now I need to find the click spot for that. There, maybe it was. So we can close the doors. We'll ask the ground handling widget to drive away with all of the stuff. We can disconnect it later, completely remove it. You can remove the
Ground, you got American 204, we're just taking 18 right.
American 204, good morning. Fine, taxiway Zulu, taxi gate Golf 3.
Round the flight deck, this is your first officer.
okay, let's see.
We'll be departing soon and we're aiming
So
for a
those
smooth flight.
cars,
Thanks for flying, we'll keep you
guess we
informed
can
of any
hide
changes
them.
that may happen.
Let me see now. What do we have? Oil pressures, hydraulics. Yes, all this is fine. What about our...
KLM 320, on the 905.
That should be correct. Okay, good. Is the safety announcement already going on, or is it me?
KLM 1628, fine Zulu, taxi Delta 56 in the morning.
Maybe I put that by mistake, right? That's the boarding music. Oh my god. That would be a bit funny if we were listening to that. Poor passengers. But oh well, could be worse. We don't really need any pushback from here. Or we do technically, right? We shouldn't be driving. I'm gonna prepare a pushback. It's always nicer to get it as well. Let's try to do it fast so we can get rid of this. I'm gonna ask for them to come and connect. Atlantic 4003. Ready for pushback.
Atlantic 4003 pushback approved.
Okay, a bit of a smaller pushback.
Pushback approved.
I have that
Atlantic
nightlight mod as well,
4003.
so it looks really nice outside. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see the nice, what's it called? The nice photoreal that I have. Okay, we got pushback approved, so we're basically ready to go. Anything that's taking some time, or no, it's connecting, so that's good. Ah, god, listening to this safety is driving me nuts. I can only blame myself. Should have done the music, but I must have done the safety one. Anything else we need to prep? Anti-skid. can't arm that, that's interesting. You can arm these, the thrust reversers. I don't think you would do it before you start the engines, but I'm just gonna do it to make it easier for myself. I think it's the APU one you open. APU and isolation valve, I think those are the ones you prep. Has it grabbed the aircraft yet, or what's going on? Let me see if I... oh no, it wanted me to release my parking brake. Okay, that's... and now it's racing the aircraft. God damn. Okay. No, not that. We don't want to walk around. We just want to confirm that. And we are getting the pushback. Let's see if the engine start is gonna... if you bleed on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy
Oh,
your
I think
flight
it's like
and
that,
thank you for
right?
choosing Atlantic Sun Airways.
Nope.
We'd like to take a few minutes to acquaint you with the many safety features of
Now I
this
need to
aircraft.
remember how to...
Although you already may be familiar with many of these procedures, we'd appreciate your attention during this important safety briefing.
could that be the
Safety starts
case?
with your seatbelt. Whenever the seatbelt light is turned on, your seatbelt must be fastened low and tight across your lap. Simply slide the middle end into the buckle and adjust by pulling on the loose end of the strap. Lift the buckle to release. During the flight, the captain may turn off the fastened
Maybe it's the
seatbelt
thrust
sign.
reversers,
However,
that's...
for your safety, we'd like you to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever seated and while sleeping. In case of an emergency, it's important that you know how to exit the aircraft as quickly as possible. This aircraft has emergency exits, each marked with the red and white exit signs.
which one was
Now
it
would
you
be a good time
pressed?
to take a moment and locate the two exits nearest you, keeping in mind that your nearest
Oh, you
exit
may
may
want
be
to keep the
behind
packs
you.
off,
All
right?
doors
Could
are
that be in
equipped with
the...
evacuation slide rafts, which may be detached and used as flotation devices.
nope.
If evacuation is necessary and cabin visibility is reduced, aisle path lighting will illuminate. A change in colour or exit sign will indicate you have reached an exit. Our cabin is pressurised at a comfortable rate. If we experience a sudden decrease of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will appear from the compartment above your seat. Reach up and pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and tighten the elastic band around your head by pulling on either side and breathe normally. Although oxygen will flow
Okay, let's
through
see.
the
I
mask,
think
the
we're
plastic
getting
bag may
somewhere
not
now. Now
inflate.
we...
Remember to put your mask on before helping other passengers. Life vests are located
I'm gonna
in
put the
plastic
parking
bags beneath
brake.
or in some cases between each seat. Pull on the fabric strap to release the vest.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Pull
ignition,
it
right?
over your head while placing your
Awkward.
arms through the side
That was the
strap.
thing.
Pull the strap firmly to expose
God,
the back panel and
forgetting
tighten
all
it
this.
by
We need to
pulling
wait
out
till
of
it's
the
above
yellow
15.
tabs. Inflate just prior to exiting the aircraft by pulling the red tabs or by manually blowing through the
We
tube
can
and shoulder
disconnect and
level.
give hand signals.
The night locator can be
That's always
illuminated by
awkward.
pulling on the marked
Hey, when you
tabs.
forget like one simple step,
Every
such
member
as
of
the
our crew
ignition.
is highly trained in
That's
emergency procedures.
such
For
a basic
everyone's
step
safety,
as well.
please follow
So I
all
knew
crew
it
member
was these two,
instructions
right?
and observe
Didn't
posted
believe
and
myself.
lighted information signs.
I got what I deserved.
Please remember, smoking is not
Okay.
permitted on this aircraft. All of our lavatories
Right,
are
engine
equipped
is
with
up
smoke
and about.
detection systems, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling,
Starting
or
left
destroying
engine.
these systems.
Generator 2
The
off.
use of personal cellular telephones is permitted on board while the aircraft door is open. When the aircraft door is closed, your phone must be turned off for the duration of the flight. Some personal
Starting
electronic
is
devices are
engine 1.
prohibited while on board the aircraft. Once
Now we have
airborne, you will be
2
advised when
engines
the use
up
of
and
approved
about.
devices such as personal computers and compact
Anything
displays
else we
is
need?
permitted. A complete list of approved
Don't think
devices
so.
may be
We
found
can
in
arm
the
the
magazine
nav
located in the
mode.
seatback
but
pocket
we
in
have
front
to
of you.
fix the source, I
We'll be
just
taking off
realized.
momentarily, so please make sure that your tray tables, seat backs and footrests are in
FMS.
their upright and stowed position, and that all carry-on baggage is properly stowed, either in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. Remember that the overhead bins should be opened slowly and carefully, as the contents may shift around during the flight. We also recommend that all passengers take a moment to review the illustrations provided in the
Yeah, let's
safety
put on
information
that.
card, which you will find in the seat back pocket. If you have any questions about these important safety and evacuation procedures, please ask a crew member. Thank you for your attention and cooperation. All of us at this airline appreciate the opportunity of showing you how committed we are to making this and
That
every
should
flight as safe and as
suffice.
comfortable as possible.
Taxi and recognition lights. I think we are doing it right now. Let me see though. What nav source? Actually, I think this one is correct. Oddly enough, we'll do those, we'll arm them. Let's check what we have on the ASA cars. We're still on boarding. We're on taxi out now. I'll add a bit of thrust. We'll go back to the stat page. Let's just make sure we're still on the right. Think it's looking correct. We do have a sound pack for this, right? So it's supposed to sound a bit more true to life. You have not boarded yet. Oh yeah, SS Charter. This is the problem with having a million different plugins. Oh yeah, we need to ask Atlantic 4003 ready to taxi. Did we get anything? Let me see. Where is? There we go.
Atlantic 4003 runway 18 left. Taxi via Alpha 1 Charlie. Alpha. Alpha
Still
10.
quite a long taxi.
Bravo. November 2. Echo 6.
Oh yeah, we have our
Hold short
co-pilot.
runways 27.
Looks a bit tired.
18 left.
Really like the night lighting on
Taxi
the.
via Alpha 1 Charlie, Alpha, Alpha 10, Bravo, November 2, Echo 6,
Okay.
hold short runways 27, 18 left Atlantic
Had to
4003.
close my own lights now so I can see a bit better. Okay, we are taxiing. After some minor inconveniences with starting the aircraft, me forgetting the ignition. It's a bit embarrassing, but oh well, could be worse. Let's see if we can get the ACAS. We have 1012.
American 204, contact 121, decimal 905.
121-905, American 204.
I'm gonna check once again. 1012. Okay, so it's not that big of a difference. There we go. Here, I guess they're rebuilding some of the airport. It's a pretty good airport for being default. I'll give them that, even though these are like 2D pictures. Okay, I'm actually impressed. I must say the default airports of X-Plane is just on another level. I never fly to default P3D airports. There's none that's even remotely close to like the worst X-Plane airports. Well, maybe that's a bit harsh, but yeah, they are pretty bad. While X-Plane's airports are just hell. Some of the default ones are akin to low-end payware ones on P3D. Here we have the aircrafts, Transavia, KLM, LOT. Really nice looking with Traffic Global. I just need to update so I get the updated flight plans and stuff. I think there's like a mod for that. Let me see, can you close this green light? I think this is like the dome light? Floodlight, I think? Yeah, we can. That's nice. Though we do want to have something on the top end, right? Because we won't be able to see anything without it. And I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some light. There we go. Overhead. Good. We can continue. I'll check what Pack X is saying about looking good, taxiing out. Just look at these lights, it's amazing. This is, I guess, some default explained, but also this new night light mod just really shining.
EC74 Zulu Tango, contact ground 11905, good morning. 11905, good morning to you.
And we'll need to turn relatively soon. You can barely see us actually. I need to put on some logo lights. Yeah, there we go. And I think the wing. Well, I guess the wing inspection isn't an option. That's a bit of a bummer. Oh. Was the hill too much? You can see it's a bit of a... So we need to add a bit of thrust. Come on. Get up this hill, you old plane. Yeah, come on, we can do it. Yeah, you can't really see the... That's a bit odd. Let me see if we have anything else. Oh yeah, down here we should probably turn some knob as well. Let me see which one. This is the only thing with these all ones, and specifically if you don't remember where everything is. I'm gonna... Wait, is that the floodlight control? Okay. That's a bit interesting, but okay. I guess we can keep it on a very low kind of level. Okay, we'll turn here to the left. You see, we're learning new things every time. And now we have a bit of speed. The lights are amazing though. Jesus Christ. What the hell? What is this? Oh my god, look at this. This must be from the photoreal I downloaded. It said it was Explain 12 compatible. I presume that's a lie. Is there some way we can make it across without breaking our plane? Maybe here, if we turn just on the edge here. God, now I'm getting scared. That what if Hanover has the same problem? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Just hope there's no more of these errors. Have to look at the lights. How it's more beautiful than in real life. The lights don't look this good. Oh, and there's God, I thought that was a plane, but it was just a pole. Well, I wasn't taking off. We're on the taxiway, right? Taxi out, yeah, still on the taxi. Had to check the A cars, or ASA cars, as it's called for Atlantic Sun Airways. Okay, let's see. It's not this one. But we will be able to turn on this one. Are we getting clearance to
Atlantic 4003 cross runway 27.
Cleared to cross runway 27 Atlantic 4003.
Let's make sure we are very nicely lit up. Yeah, look at that. I don't want to end up with us crashing into a plane. Oh, it's raining now. That's lovely. Where's the wipers? There we go. Doesn't seem to rain much though, so that's a bit odd. But it definitely looks like it's raining. Can't see though any effects on the windscreens, which I should have, but oh well. Maybe it's just too small amounts to make any difference. Okay, we should soon be able to take off. Once again, we're flying a no auto throttle aircraft, so we'll have to watch that to a certain extent. We have the nav mode on. Oh, we can still go.
Atlantic 4003, contact Schiphol Tower on 119.22.
Tower on 119.22 Atlantic 4003.
Atlantic 4003, ready for takeoff.
X-ray kilo, clear to land runway 0.
Atlantic 4003, ready for takeoff. Yeah, there we go. We are ready. Look at the traffic also. It does add some immersion. But I would remove it if it gave better FPS. Maybe I should look into that. It doesn't really add that much. The FPS is more important. But I feel like the cars aren't as FPS hogs in this as in P3D. Oh yeah, good point. Flaps. Flaps might be good to put. What are we now at? Let me check. We are at... So that's 20. That must be 9. The stab trim is okay, I would say. We can do 6.2. We have those armed. Oh, it doesn't seem to be raining anymore. We'll take that. Anything else? Looking good on the outside. Looks like nobody's landing. I hope at least. So let's make a run for it, shall we? And I'm wondering if we have any specific, but I guess we can just go quite high. I guess we had here on the performance page. I'm gonna do like 90 something. That should be enough. Okay, here we go. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. This should be relatively straightforward. V1, rotate. Oh yeah, flight directors. That might be a good start. Okay, we are climbing. Gear is coming up.
Atlantic
Let's go to flap 0.
Climb and maintain flight level 130 contact Schiphol departure.
Interesting how it doesn't say the FMS one.
Climb and maintain flight level 130 departure.
Oh yeah, we didn't put the altitude either.
Atlantic 4003.
Actually, I'm gonna already go on autopilot on.
Departure Atlantic 4003 climbing to flight level 130.
Atlantic 4003, good day. Radar contact 3 nautical miles south of Schiphol Airport.
We can really pull down on that. Let's do 3,500. Okay, let's see. We are supposed to be following the FMS now. Ish.
Altimeter setting.
Altimeter setting. Might be best to put it to standard. Let's see if we'll reach this
Atlantic
one.
4003, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.17.
Center on 119.17 Atlantic 4003.
We can decrease a bit while we increase the altitude.
Center Atlantic
Oh, look at the rain.
4003 climbing to flight level 130.
This is Star Wars.
Atlantic 400.
In a nutshell. Let me see. We have reached ours, so we're going for the next one, which should be Tivlut, right? Oh. Ice is never good. Haven't really used the ice. We can put the wing ones on. The coil. Let's oh, the problem was me decreasing the speed so much. Let me see if I can. Yeah, stop. Yeah, the problem is that it's trying to follow this. So now we should get it to follow it back. Good. Yeah, sorry about that. Small little rookie mistake by me. Okay, let's see. Not the smoothest. I really need to fix this X-plane shaking thing. It's really going on my nerves. I'm wondering if it's XP realistic. I need to play around a bit with all of these ground effects, head anticipation. Maybe this will make it a bit easier. We're above 10,000, so that's good. In terms of the performance one, we only have the thrust limit, so climb should be 90.1, so even higher than we have now. So quite hard to get it.
Atlantic 4003 climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb and maintain flight level
Somewhat
190
aligned.
Atlantic 4003.
190. And we're no longer climbing. I guess I must have, or it must have armed itself. Let's have us climb a bit. This has not been the smoothest flight thus far. Yeah. That one can go off. I think we can keep the rest on. Nothing I guess the upper generator could go off. we're probably gonna get up to 23,000, so we can already set that. Okay, we're following the FMS. In that sense, it's all somewhat reasonable. Traffic, we do not. I probably forgot to activate that. Doesn't seem to do anything though. Pressing that button. Even though I'm pretty sure we have it. Can't really see it, to be honest. Yeah, we're on 1 on that. We have weather radar on. The question is, can we even see that? We didn't even put on this one, right? Oh, that's the one, right? Okay, still climbing.
Atlantic 4003 climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 Atlantic 4003.
There we got the final clearance. I just realized I never took thumbnail pictures and I can't really take one up here. You can shut the landing lights. So now we just look like this dark blob flying. In terms of cruise, 91.1, that's quite a high one. Okay, now the aircraft is shaking, but it's much less noticeable. So yeah, I probably had that too high. I need to change that on all my planes, because this makes it so much easier to move stuff. Or? No. God damn it. Maybe there's a turbulence setting. Let's have a look. Control panel. Surface turbulence. Nah, not that one. Okay, we're soon at the altitude we wanna be at. That's good news. But yeah, I'm not sure which one it is of these. Maybe we can keep, you know, we are a very kind of neurotic person, so we are very still in the... Maybe we can pull down a bit on all of these. Yeah, we need to really, like, these thrust limits are not really our friends in terms of...
Atlantic 4003 climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 Atlantic 4003.
Okay, interesting, we climbed a bit too high. Turbulence shakings, okay. We can maybe move that a bit down, that should help. The only reason I'm doing that is just so I can move stuff. Are we able to maintain altitude, or is this gonna be an issue the whole flight? Okay, we have around 160 to go, so it's not gonna be a long flight, that's for sure. We are en route. Let's actually check Atlantic Sun flight tracking, see if yeah, we are flying. It's us and one A319 is flying from KSTL to KLAX. Speed-wise we're quite okay now, I think. Will the fuel though be enough? This low altitude? 4,002, we already burned 1,000, but that's the climb phase. Maybe it should be okay. Okay, up here I really don't see too much of a nightlight effect. It's really good like close by, but immediately when you go out, and I mean good close by, this also looks a bit weird. Not gonna complain. The nightlight is hard to get right. The one thing I'm worried about though, I think Hanover has some weird mesh. I'm not sure it's because of the photo reel, but there's like this mountain or something just shooting up in the sky. So hopefully we don't go and crash into that. That would be goddamn. That would be a waste of time. We're still losing speed, or are we maintaining? I think we're okay-ish. We have a bit of asymmetry, I just noticed. We'll push a bit up on the right one. I'll push a tiny bit up on both of them. See that we get that in line. Hopefully this should stop us from going too slow, even though it might be better fuel-wise. We have about 20 minutes to go. Top of descent in quite some time, so there's no rush around there, right? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this for a while and then I'll be right back. Not too much to see. You'll see this weird Star Wars thing. Hopefully you're not epileptic, because that would be not the best to see, but yeah. Be right back.
Atlantic 4003, contact Langen Center on 118.75.
Center on 118.75, Atlantic 4003. Center Atlantic 4003 level at flight level 230.
Atlantic 4003, good day.
5 minutes old, this is available 120.
Atlantic 4003, contact Pullman Center on 125.1.
Center on 125.1 Atlantic 4003. Center Atlantic 4003 level at flight level 230.
Atlantic 4003, good day. Atlantic 4003, expect the ILS Zulu approach to runway 27, left with the NIE transition at Hanover Airport, maintain flight level 230.
Expect the ILS Zulu approach to runway 27 left with the NIE transition, maintain flight level 230 Atlantic 4003.
Hello guys, the Capitan is back. Let's see how it's going. Well, we're not far now from our top of descent. we actually have a bit of tailwind, so we should be quite quick. Let's have a look on the outside. Can't see too much. That sucks. All that photoreal unnecessarily. Nah, but I tried to follow the flight schedule, right? So that's why it was a late flight. Let's have a look now at where we're going in terms of the approach, so we can prepare for that. We're doing 27 left. The ILS, I'm looking through ChartFox now. What are we, like a B aircraft? 335 should be the... 335, we can do 350, right? Seems like we can't change that more than that, so we'll do 350 decision height. The ILS is supposed to be... No, this is interesting. ILS is 109.95271. So let's have a look. 109.9. Does this look a bit off? Like you can't really see the... But okay, I'm not gonna get into that now. 8995. Can we swap this one? There we go. 1095. 271 is the course. The course we would put in separately. 271. So we have that set. We can't see it though, because yeah, we have a different nav source now. But at least we have that selected. Landing speeds or transition altitude. Might always be good to check. I really wish in these cases that I didn't use ChartFox and just got Navigraph. It would be easier to find. I'm gonna guess it's 5,000.
We'll cross NIE at or above 4,000 feet. QNH is 1016 Atlantic 400.
1016. Doesn't seem too odd. Have we gotten descent clearance yet? Not yet, we'll soon get it. Oh yeah, what was it doing? The speeds, the landing speeds, that's what we need. Do we have that? Here, landing performance data. So, we probably lost about 2,000, we'll probably lose about 500 more. So around 2,500 less than 49, so let's say 47, or actually 46. So if we're around 46, we'll have a VREF of 40. So let me check if we can get that here. So which one is this? The V1. So if we put this to 140 and this to 145, let me see if I select that. Okay, maybe you don't select it, right? But at least we know the speeds, right? We're looking at 140. And that's with the flaps at 45 degrees. In terms of the landing though, this looks very interesting. Let me have a look at pilot TDC. So basically we're going up and down, and there's EDDV. That's the missed approach one. Going to SAS. Good. Is that maybe Hanover that we're seeing in front? Seeing any weird mesh? Let's have a look on the outside. Any weird mesh somewhere?
Atlantic
There's another
4003
plane.
contact Bremen approach on 119.4.
No weird planes.
Approach on 119.4 Atlantic 4003.
Okay. Let's
Approach Atlantic 4003 level at flight level 230.
let's hope we should be fine.
Atlantic
Knock on wood.
4003, good day.
Will be interesting to see, to be honest. Is that the airport? That does look like the airport, and it does look to be somewhat working, so we should be fine. Happy days. Okay, let's see. I think we got the descent clearance now. Or did we? No? Atlantic 4003, request flight level 055.
Atlantic 4003 negative. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Okay, we'll take that.
Descend and maintain
Wasn't
3,000
trying to be
feet,
picky.
Atlantic 4003.
Let's see what we should descend with. I think we can slow down quite a bit. And we'll descend with 2,200 to start off with. I'll decrease the altitude to around 3,000. Oh, let's just do 3,000 to get started. We should be at 10,000. At this one, the next one, we should be at 5.5. Then at cell, we should be at 4,000. So this should hopefully be quite okay. Our descent should hopefully be on point, but let's see. I'm not gonna get my hopes up before we have managed to get down. We have about 80 nautical miles to go, so there's still some flying left. Let's see, we're at 17,000 now. Descending somewhat okay, I would say. Just need to remember to change the source once we get to the landing part of it.
Atlantic 4003, you are 16 nautical miles east of the airport. QNH is 1015 cleared direct NIE, then cleared for the ILS Zulu approach to runway 27 left with the NIE transition at Hanover
Okay,
Airport.
good. We've gotten all the clearances.
QNH is 1015 cleared direct NIE, then cleared for the ILS Zulu approach
I'm
to
gonna
runway 27 left with the
change
NIE
the.
transition at Hanover Airport, Atlantic 4003.
It's 1015. That should be fine. Good enough at least. How are we flying now, though? It's doing a right turn? What the hell? Is it because we're too quick? Maybe it felt like we had to do a... I mean, the effect will be the same. Basically, we're just gonna be turning quite a bit more. I guess good in the sense that we're gonna lose altitude. Let's descend a bit slower, so we'll drop off some more airspeed. I do wonder how the turn will be executed. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this is gonna work out. I did not expect that one. Let's slow our descent even more.
We have begun our final descent into Germany. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect empty trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position.
Atlantic 4003 slow to 250 knots or less.
Wilco Atlantic 4003.
Confirm at 300.
Back to 250 knots, flight level 80.
Okay, living
Let me see if 4003. Oh, we haven't slowed down, that's the problem. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading about the Extra S family. Seems like an okay aircraft, but just not really there yet.
Atlantic 4003 expedite speed reduction to 250 knots.
Wilco Atlantic 4003.
Where are we going? Jesus Christ. Okay, this is getting worse. I'm gonna try a direct... Let's see if we can remedy this. Some very odd flying going on here. Now I have no clue why. 'Cause it was a direct routing. I mean, technically, if we would have been lower, we could just gone direct. But yeah, this is. I mean, it's an old plane, right? So let's cut it some slack. I don't think we need to go all the way to CL, but a bit at least, and then we can turn back in. Just hope it doesn't pick up these I guess it wouldn't pick up this later ones. Okay, we're below 250, so that's good. We're still descending, albeit quite slow. We can slow down a bit more and
Atlantic
increase
4003 QNH is 1015
the
at
descent
Hanover
rate.
Airport. Contact Hanover Tower on 120.4.
QNH is
let's see.
120.4 Atlantic 4003.
I think we're definitely going too fast for this one to be able. Let's see if we can do the turn now.
Tower Atlantic 4003 inbound for ILS approach runway 27 left.
Atlantic 4003 good day, continue ILS to runway 27 left, call when established on final.
We'll call.
Continue ILS
That
runway
looks like the
27
airport.
left, call when established on final Atlantic 4003.
The nose light should go on. We'll do the taxi lights as well, just to make sure. Guess we never did anything with the passenger signs for passengers been strapped on, but I guess it's been such a short flight anyway. We can just do a public address, that'd be nice. Now we're following it a little bit better. This one is... I think this one is tied to the other one. Let's have a look. If I change the barrow, it changes there as well. We're still a bit high. Okay, this will be interesting. I hate when it does that, right? It has it's showing how it should turn, but then it changes its mind. And the reason why I hate that is because that could lead to some weird... Let's make sure this one actually turns all the way. And it's not gonna do like we did last time, and I thought it was turning, but then it just kind of gave up on the turn. It said no can do. We can stop descending a bit. That should slower our speed. Still turning, still turning. There's Hanover. And we haven't crashed into any mountains, knock on wood. Any fake mesh mountains. Let's see, we're still turning, still turning. I just want us to come in properly. Let's cancel the modification. Let's give it a shot. Maybe it's able to turn itself. Still turning, still turning, still turning. It's giving me some hope that it's gonna turn enough, but let's see. At least we're losing speed now, so that's good. I'm gonna add a bit of thrust.
Ryanair 535, turn right onto Bravo, taxiways remain on frequency.
Because we'll soon be at 3000. The funny part is that this one wants us to be in... God damn, can it stop doing that? Okay, let's see now. I'm gonna slow down quite a bit. Okay, the funny part, it wants us to be at 2000 feet. According to this one.
Ryanair 20 kilo, line up runway 34, beam alpha and wait.
So let's continue descending already. Gonna zoom in a bit as well. We can go to slats. For some reason that made us increase altitude. I guess the effect was pretty intense, but okay, okay. But this is so weird. What's it? We're having a bad day with X-Plane now. I'm gonna blame this old one. And my co-pilot isn't even helping me. It's just a bummer all around. Let's add even more flaps. Hopefully we can get the nav source right. Let's put it on approach. That should be good enough, I think. Hopefully it will work. We'll add a bit of thrust. I'm gonna drop the gears, add some more flaps. Come on. Approach is activated. That's good. Is it enough? We'll soon know. I guess that's the runway we're aiming for. Atlantic 4003 established on final.
Atlantic 4003
What are we?
winds are calm.
Maybe not.
Cleared to land runway 27
Not good enough.
left.
Let's see, we have these armed.
To land runway 27
No
left Atlantic
auto
4003.
brakes. Everything else is as it's supposed to be, I would say. Let's get us all in order. We are below the glide slope quite a bit actually. So maybe 2000 is... Well, it's not too low, so it could be worse. Let's add quite a bit of speed.
Shamrock 14 Yankee, wind 230 degrees, 7 knots.
Let's have a look on the outside. Looking pretty okay. Hopefully we can get a good thumbnail picture from the ground at Hanover. But we're much too slow, to be honest. Gonna add some thrust. Usually I think you should do the approach with around, I guess, 170 or something with this aircraft. At least faster than what we have been doing. Now let's see, we have localizer activated, now the glide slope is activated. As we start descending we'll probably see the speed pick up a bit, so I'm already gonna pull back a bit on the thrust levers. And I'm actually gonna go to flaps full. And I'm also, or I thought I could, but I'm gonna disconnect the autopilot and do this the real way, the manual way, the manual way.
Turn left onto Mike 2, hold short of runway 34.
Okay, let's see, we're a bit low, are we? Oh, we're definitely not on a localizer anymore. We have a bit of wind from the left, which is pushing us to the right. Which does explain why we end up like this. We need to crab to the right. Hopefully I can remember to do that. But I'm gonna try... Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we're gonna be able to. 1000. Looks pretty good though with the house and stuff. Like, I'm not sure if this is the photo reel or if this is like part of the freeware Hanover. But yeah, looks very nice actually. Very nice to see this X-Plane scenery work in X-Plane 12. I've been a bit cautious about trying them, but I've tried a few now and I've been positively surprised. I'm gonna add a bit more thrust just because I feel like we're going a bit below 140. Well, we're a bit above now, so that's okay. Okay, let's see. We're maintaining, it's not that much of a crosswind though, but there's definitely one. At least it's a headwind. Now I really just need to remember to crab. Okay, I'm gonna decrease a bit more the thrust. Let's see now. Okay, we're almost kind of center line, but not quite. Okay, let's see. Ooh, oh, we are a bit high according to this one. 100.
Atlantic 400
I know.
exit runway when able. Report clear.
Can we get down? Yeah, okay, we can.
4,000 remaining.
Yeah, so a bit of a late landing. I find it a bit hard. It's easy to kind of float with this one. But oh well. We got down relatively smoothly, but I didn't want to get down too smooth. I wanted to be kind of firm, but
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
oh well.
Germany. The local time is 8:42 p.m.
You can only do
Currently about 6
what you can do.
degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile device
Let's do the APU again.
Ryanair 535, cross runway
We
34
can shut
on
these
link
lights.
1, turn left onto cross outer, we'll short of link 5.
Atlantic 4003, ready to taxi.
Atlantic 4003 contact Hanover ground on 121.9 or 5 for taxi clearance.
I was a bit surprised though with the problems with the LNAV. It could be of course my own I mean, of course you should pay more attention, but I don't think you should have to change to directs to get it to work better. So that felt a bit odd. Let me see, APU generators off. Yeah, let's put that on. Let's find a place to park. Atlantic 4003, ready to taxi.
Atlantic 4003 taxi to stand 46 via Delta 1.
Taxi to stand 46 via Delta 1, Atlantic 4003.
Ah, it's pretty close actually here, so I know. I didn't even think of that. You can check taxi the other way around, right? How do you should check the taxi in terms of when we're going to the airport, but not in terms of the rest. I didn't check if the there's really no cabin light, so that's a bit of an odd one. Oh, look at that, that's a TUI 757. I'm gonna guess a lot of these are static. Yeah, look at that. FedEx, right? Yeah, it looks like a FedEx. That's a static one though. Actually, the Traffic Global aircrafts do look pretty good. I don't think I have that mod, right? So I'll give them that. Or it's the X-Plane engine that's really shining through. But it's a pretty good freeware Hanover, I must say. As long as you have all the libraries and stuff, it does work very well. Or at least it seems to work very well, so that's nice. Okay, let's see, 499. Which one is this? 37. I need to see from the outside. 4949. And we should have 46. But it's actually thinking that 48 seems to be 46 in the world of this aircraft. So we'll just follow what it's recommending, even though it doesn't align. Let's see if that guy's pop up. Maybe he doesn't. There should be a guy waving us in. I have this automatic one. But it seems like he's taken a day off. Or maybe he's not working with some of these new updates, right? That's always the risk. Okay, so let's make sure we're on the... Sorry about that. Hit the mic a bit. We can actually shut that one and the strobe. And let's have it gently. We can just stop on the first one, I think. So there we go. And let's shut the engines. Okay, Asakar's arrival on time. We'll close that one. And I will... let me see, we can file flight report. So I'll file the flight report. What should we call it? Great flight. That's always our... should have been a great flight times 2, right? But we'll just do great flight. Okay, good. We can close that. And I can try to take a good thumbnail, and then we'll do the... oh no, we don't want to do the linear response. That's the worst one. We'll do free camera. Not sure what that was beeping about. Any good viewpoints? It's not the prettiest plane. Maybe we can do a bit of a higher one. Something like this. This might be nice. Seeing a bit of the background. I have no clue how to. Sometimes I feel like I take the really good thumbnails. Sometimes it's just a botch job. But there we go. Now we have a thumbnail for the YouTube. Let's do the replay and then wrap up. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed with this one. I was really looking God damn it. No replay? Well, guys. Oh, you'll get this picture instead. We'll we'll wrap it up here. No replay. So maybe there's some bug in this new beta. But oh well. Could be worse. You know, we tried. It's worth a shot. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Otherwise, until next time. Bye bye.